I'd like to read some poems from a new collection, The Time Office, published by Red Squirrel Press. It'll be launched on Monday, February the 6th, 2012, at the Little Phil Library, Westgate Road, Newcastle upon Tyne. The first poem is Dreamers in a Cold Climate. Dreamers in a cold climate speak when spoken to, worry when teachers shout. Working with slow children, they are patient, sit at the front, away from trouble at the back of the class. They are the quiet ones, dreamers, ignoring digs in the back from classroom terrorists. They tell the time to slow learners as time runs away from them. Next poem is called Granny, and it's dedicated to me Granny Comiskey, and who I was very, very fond of. Granny. In the shipyard, heavy metal drill in her right hand, its point touching the ground as it scrapes along beside her for 2 or 3 paces until she hauls it like a baby over her shoulder. A lady driller, she's proud of that, badge of honour. Not Maggie mother, wife, daughter, but worker, trailing her drill across sodden shipyard floors. She held the image all her life. Different from this, she'd not say, her hands lost in soapy water. Next poem's called I Want You to Know. I want you to know your mother wanted you more than anything. You were the most important thing in her life. I know the precise moment we wanted you, how we imagined you were a boy, called you Ned, then you were born nameless. I want to tell you she loved you with a frightening intensity. I want you to be with her, would love her to feel this moment, walk with you now. The next poem is called The Time Office, 1965, and it's about my time that I spent at the Mercantile Dry Dock in Jarrah, my first job when I was about 16. The Time Office, 1965. In the dock, a boat straddles, a big man wearing a too small jacket. My corduroy trousers run to Chelsea boots, glowing with impossible dreams as the Tyne ruffles, nudges nervously dock gates, a pulsing lung. Yet I can barely breathe with ignorance. The tank cleaner's cigarette smoke crawls from clawed fingers. They throw cruel jokes, cigarette butts, and disappear into toxic, wrapped in oil, painting everything. It's all about money. The quicker they work, the sooner they leave phlegm, rags, and buckets of oil. I calculate their wages, dry figures under ochre light. At 2:30 in the morning, shipwrights, labourers, riggers embrace a boat leaving after a refit, heading out the Tyne without a backward glance to Amsterdam, Limassol, badges rusted to their sterns, a bad bruise after a rough night. Workers' bikes creak and hold your breath early mornings, night giving in inch by inch to light. I still see them heading home as I whisper lives into a black ledger. The next poem is called An Imaginary Family Photograph. Smile at the lens. If the camera never lies, would we be exposed? Imagine it processed, drowning images, figures yawning in fairground mirrors until they are family, placed in a frame, brown, gold leaf trim. Tell careful stories. Sun made us squint. Light creates shadows. Photographs lie. Nothing like the real thing. I'll finish off with this one poem, and it's called My First Holy Communion Photograph. and I made my first Holy Communion in Jarrow St. Bede's. My first Holy Communion photograph. My first Holy Communion photograph tells the tale. On the top tier, at the end, standing on a wobbly bench, uncertain, waiting for Christ to strike me down if I moved an inch towards sin. The red sash was blood, brilliantly placed across my chest for all to see and know. I was one of God's children, chosen to end up martyred. As Canon Blenkin told the photographer, "Tell them to smile, they're not going to be murdered." I knew different. Thank you very much. The collection, The Time Office, published by Red Squirrel, will be launched on Monday, February the 6th, 2012 at the Littenfield Library, Newcastle upon Tyne. Thank you very much.